Good morning. Very early. Day 2 of our trip into Valencia. I've just left my girlfriend actually still asleep this morning because I wanted to head down to the market. It's quite a famous market in Valencia. Opens about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm running a little late, so I thought I'll go down, have a look, take some photographs. So it's a food market as well, so meat and fish and vegetables and that kind of stuff. It's open from 7 until I think it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Should be good. Not so warm today. It's a little bit cooler, up in the 30s yesterday. Coffee. I need coffee. Right, let's go and have a little look.
When I wake up in the morning, drinking coffee on my balcony, trees are dancing to the whistle of the wind. Lord, I'm thankful for everything. When it's dark, light my way. Bless my heart, Lord, bless my day. I had a hard time, but you've always been around.
One of the shops just opening up. So pretty around here. Oh, it was busy here yesterday. Like you can just see, just down there, all these little side roads and everything. Really nice. Some of the street art that I read about actually. Look down here. Reminds me of Brighton a little bit. There's quite a lot of street art in Brighton, and Valencia is very similar. Tiger type thing here. Is that great? Leopard. A leopard, not a tiger. Oh dear. Patisserie. Maybe that's open. Maybe we can have a coffee. Or maybe I'll just go to the market. Central Market. Here we go. Oh, this looks nice here. Look. We're going to go for breakfast, so I mustn't eat yet. It's too early to eat. Right, here's the market. Let's have a little look.
After a bit of research, I found out Valencia's Central Market is one of the largest in Europe. It covers a vast 8,000 square metres and contains over 1,000 food stalls. Work started on it in 1914, but it wasn't completed until 1928. It's a popular market amongst locals and tourists alike, and the food stalls sell everything from fresh vegetables, fish, local cheeses and cured meats. With its tiled walls, colourful stained glass windows and domed roof, it's a beautiful building to explore. I wanted to try and capture not only the look of the place but also the feeling of it in my photos. To achieve this, I decided to get to the market early so I could photograph the stall holders setting up, while also hopefully capturing the local people shopping before the many tourists arrived. The light was pretty poor, so I was shooting wide open most of the time with a high ISO of about 800. Sure, I could have used flash, but I prefer working with natural light, and besides, I wasn't shooting a commercial assignment. Working without flash also allows me to be unobtrusive and capture more natural moments, ideal for this fast-paced environment where the stall holders are busy working. I guess it's become second nature to me, but I understand that some photographers may have reservations in approaching people and asking if they can take their photo. My advice is to be polite and just ask. You'll be surprised how often people will say yes, and if they don't, well, just smile, say thank you and move on.
Smell that.
time to head outside. It's essential when you're documenting a story to explore your surroundings. Don't just rely on the obvious images. You also need to be thinking about the broader context of the story, and for this very reason I felt I needed some photos outside the market. And it paid off, as during this time I created 3 of my favourite images. But more on these later. We can probably tell I'm not in Spain at the moment. I'm out in the local woods and it's autumn time and it's absolutely beautiful around here. So I really hope you enjoyed this week's episode and I'm travelling around Spain. Looking around the central market was a real joy. Whenever I'm out taking photographs, I'm always trying to portray a story in them. Even somewhere like this in the woods, it's autumn time, so I'm trying to portray that in the images. It could be just one image or it could be several images. That's what I'm trying to capture. And when I was in Spain, that's exactly what I was trying to do in the market there. I was trying to document the people and the stallholders getting ready and the life kind of in the market and the feeling of the place. So when you're putting a story together, don't always go for the standard typical images, the ones that you expect to see. I'd done some pictures inside the market of the fruit and the stallholders setting up, and then going outside allowed me to get some pictures of the building itself and set the scene. I also managed to get some of my favourite images. The first image was a beautiful shot. The morning light was coming in and it was one of the entrances because there's several in the market. But the light was beautiful. It was shining right onto it. You can see the stained glass windows as well there and it looked really nice. So the second image I'm really pleased with. I actually decided to go with a black and white version of it. It's got so much atmosphere in it and of course it's got people in there, which is what I love. It really sets the scene, as you can see that the local people are just going about their everyday business in the morning. It's just got a lovely little bit of life in the photograph with the people moving past the camera. You've got the market in the background. It's got a real atmosphere to it. And the final image I got was just as I was leaving. I'd done all the filming around and done a lot of interior and exterior pictures. And I was just walking out, and just as I kind of went out of the entrance, I just saw a man, an elderly man, leaning up against the wall, and he was reading the morning newspaper. Oh, beautiful picture. A snapshot of life in Valencia that morning in Spain in one of the most famous markets. That's what it's all about, capturing that. I'm a great believer in making images. It makes the viewer feel something when they see that image. Good images have a feeling about them. They make you understand the environment. And that's your job as a photographer, is to create that atmosphere and create what it was like to be there. That's what it's all about, and that's what you try and capture. If you can master that, you get some cracking images. Who's that behind that tree? The light here is absolutely beautiful this morning, so I'm going to get some photographs before I leave. But I tell you what you can do. You can head over here and check out some of the videos from the series so far. And you can also subscribe down here.